Lineage seems a strange measure for a soldier's word. I'm looking to enlist. Is that enough for you or not? Rousing words, Captain. You think threats will buy loyalty? No wonder nobody respects the Guard anymore. But I'm here now, so perhaps the kingdom isn't a lost cause. Oh, forget the tribes. This is a matter of pride. Now, you owe us both an apology. Sorry for making a scene. You all right? Just felt like stepping in. Don't worry about it. Well, see you around. Try not to die out there. Spare us this drivel. Say, friend, I'm curious. What is it about that book that's captivated you so? Some kind of fantasy novel, you said. So it's describing a better world. A utopia, perhaps. I'm something of a reader myself, but that's not like any book I've read. You know, when the late king took the throne, he was quite the idealist himself. He made grand claims about unifying the people under his rule. Never managed to do it in the end, of course. Reform takes more than high-minded, eloquent speeches. Maybe he was too blind to see that himself. Ugh, nobody asked you. That's the last thing I need. Though I suppose I deserved it in part, speaking ill of the dead and all. My mouth tends to get ahead of my thoughts sometimes. Although, I'm glad a bad habit seems to have drawn us together. Oh, never got round to an introduction. I'm Strohl. Leon Strohl, son of the Count of Harlia. And you are? I have that right? It's got a certain weight to it. For what it's worth, my title doesn't mean much. Here and now, we're peers and equals. I knew I'd find you here. You were the only one who never went up to the fort itself, after all. It couldn't have been anyone else. Bastard! You never intended for anyone to survive. You knew the human would be there. So someone wants the King's Guard disgraced. And when the people need him most, a savior rises as their shield. Is that your game? That's why those sons and daughters died. For your savior. Finally, we found a ride. Looks like we should make it in time for the funeral after all. Reminds me of the road to the fort, sitting there in the cart. Never could have imagined you and I would be the only survivors. Strange. How fast life can change. Yes, we certainly did. People live their lives without taking a single step outside their city. But we haven't the luxury of ignorance, I suppose. You said we were short-handed, but are we really the only ones? Still killing Luis. That's not going to be an easy feat. Midway through the funeral, in broad daylight. That's insane. You're joking. You and that kitchen knife against an archmage. Isn't there anything we can do to help? Aren't you at least going to tuck her in? Sorry, but I'm going to bed early. I need a full night's rest if I don't want to be a liability. We'll do our best. Right then. Let's get ourselves ready, then head for the Grand Cathedral. Where'd that man go? Did he take soldiers into the cathedral? And you? You're clearly more than a guard captain. A knight! The royal scepter. I can envy their chances if he finds them helpless. Does it not tarnish the royal knights to enlist the aid of strangers? If I turn back here, I'd never be able to face Grius. Any objections, my friend? You know me so well already. Let's just watch out for those accursed skeletons. Damn it! Now how are we supposed to get inside?
Best to seek another way. And I've a plan to do it.
A plan's more than I have. Right. Lead the way. You're a personal guard for the prince. Revenge. The assassination is for His Highness. To avenge his death. Not just for the prince. Luis killed the king as well. Who knows? Is that all you wanted to know then? I'd think you'd find surer allies among the guard. Naturally. How about you? Right. Not much point in asking, really. And we can trust your word, can we? How do we even get into this mausoleum? Right. Let's hurry.
'Tis nothing. Let us go.
Don't "'tis nothing" me. You took a hard hit early on. Let's head back for now.
But...
We've come this far, so he'll be looking to buy time. It's just as you advised before. We can't rush in if we're to see this through. What say you? We can withdraw for now, right? I don't know about this, but I guess we'll just have to trust him. What do you think? If you're sure, I suppose. We'll deal with it if we have to. So, summing up. Our first trial is to slay a monster. We take its head as proof, then get it to the goal line before the deadline. The bigger the head, the better. Our destination is Port Brilehaven, the capital of the Western Principality of Oceania. It'd be a trek on foot, but this gauntlet runner should make it a snap. Don't worry, all part of the plan. We don't need to win this thing. We just need to get Luis's attention. Everyone's going to show up with monster heads, and we shake things up with a felon. A knight-turned-kidnapper at that. Shows them we're there for justice.
But to deliberately violate the rules, we risk being disqualified entirely.
I think it's a perfect idea.
Makes sense, doesn't it? The bounty's Heisme, an ex-knight. I realize that's a little close to home, Hulkenberg, so if you'd rather hang back...
Our fate rests in this plan of yours, Strohl.
Thank you. I'll try to ensure your trust isn't misplaced. Phew! Finally, he took the hint. Songstress? Wait, is she the same Nydia lady who sang at the opening ceremony? Hey, up there! So that's it. I thought it was strange that a candidate like Gladel got stuck playing someone's driver. Looks like he's more interested than we anticipated. This might be our chance, so choose your words wisely, okay? We want to help anyone in need. That's what we believe in. Please, I know we can help you. We want nothing more than to see your vision realized, Lord Luis. Right then, that could have gone worse. We were lucky we managed to connect with Luis this early. He wants to see our power, does he? Then let's find Heisme, bring him to justice, and show the nation we're a force to be reckoned with. Ah, well, that's Luis's camp for you. I assume it was them, I mean. Some nasty characters at his heel, eh? Can't that wait until you've eaten? Is this some kind of smoked dish? You're completely serious, aren't you?
Looks great.
What is with that smile? Not you too. If I recall the brief, it'll be quite a feat to even get near this Heisme. His hideout was in the midst of the sandworm's territory, yes? Right then, let's get this plan underway. Heisme! Come out!
Show yourself!
Wow, that's some crazy echo.
Kind of nice getting to let loose. Long as I'm yelling anyway.
Luis! You think you're so bloody untouchable, you bastard?
Hey! Big ugly sandwormy human thing! Even Hulkenberg wouldn't eat you!
Gasp! Rejected by Hulkenberg! The ravenous, all-devouring she-beast of the Knight's Order!
Is this what we've come to? Saying whatever's on our minds? Well, so be it.
Kalika! The sound of your wings keeps me up at night! Strohl, you think you're so smart! Hulkenberg, you're... I am absolutely not old-fashioned or stubborn!
You didn't even finish.
Ah! Enough! Stop this infernal din! What do you think would happen if that monster showed up without my ears working? You'd all be dead. Is this blasted bounty that important to you?
Here's our guest of honor at last. It was never about the money. Children are missing. We can't just ignore a kidnapper.
Kidnapper?